it's Kerry. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any of you who are new here. If you are, just to let you know, I am a lifestyle vlogger. So I post on anything to do with my life that I think may be helpful for you, my viewers. I do post videos every Tuesday and every Friday, like I say, on a number of different lifestyle subjects. And today's subject that I want to talk to you about is coping with anxiety and some simple techniques that you can do to help relieve those anxious times. So I know at the moment we are in the midst of a pandemic, and it's looking like many of us are going to be continuing to work from home for the foreseeable future. So if that's something that you are not used to doing by now, then, or you find that you're getting anxious with it, then hopefully these techniques will help. So first things first, I myself have a history of anxiety and depression, so I understand what you're going through and how difficult that can be. And secondly, just say to yourself, remind yourself, it's okay not to be okay. And I know that's been bandied about quite a lot, and it's true, it is okay not to be okay. So if you are in a working from home environment, then consider speaking to your line manager and letting them know the situation that you're in. They have a duty of care to you and to listen to you and to take that on board, and wherever possible to make other arrangements or to make different considerations for you in the way that you do your job. Just be open and honest with them, and they should then be able to help you. Failing that, you can always speak to ACAS, which is a UK company, and I'll link in the description below their details for you. So also, if you work hopefully for a good employer, I appreciate that not every company will have an employee assistance program, but if they do, I would encourage you to take advantage of that. I did that beginning of last year, so almost 2 years ago now. I took advantage of it and I got some counselling, and I have linked in the description below all of the I think I did 5 videos on anxiety and depression and my journey through that, and how my counsellor helped me, along with the techniques as well that he shared. So I'll link those into the description, as I said, below, and feel free to have a look through them and watch them, and hopefully they'll make some sense to you and will help you. So on to the techniques. Okay, so now these techniques are ones that you can do anywhere at all, and it may be obviously difficult if you are having to work in an office, or if you are obviously in a job that is not office based, but hopefully you'll be able to adopt some of these techniques that may be able to help you through. Now the first couple are breathing techniques. Some people feel stupid maybe doing them, but you don't even have to make other people aware of what you're doing them. The first method is what we call the box method. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then hold the breath out for another 4 seconds. So you're doing 4 seconds each time. So that's why it's called a box method, because there's 4 sides. So that's one that can help. Another method of or a breathing technique is where you breathe in for 7 seconds and breathe out for 11, and completely empty your lungs and just let there be some calm. Another technique that you may find helpful is visualization. So it could be that you have a poster on your wall, or you have a photo on your phone that makes you happy. So if you have a screensaver on your phone that is of happier times, then take that out, have a look at it. Have some other, if you are sitting in an office, like I say, have a poster on the wall, or have some happy quotes around that you can print off and have around you. So, and I think I've found definitely those things help me to focus and remind me of better times. Another one is if you are finding yourself in a stressful situation, so maybe if you have had an argument with someone, or you are feeling anxious in a particular situation, try to remove yourself from that situation. So whether it just be, I need 5 minutes, and then walk off and then come back to it, and hopefully in that 5 minutes where you're out of that situation completely, you can gather yourself, gather your thoughts, and then if you feel up to it, then you go back into what you were dealing with before. And there's no harm in just walking away from it completely and just saying, I can't deal with this right now, we'll talk about it later. So it's perfectly fine to do that. You are in control of your own destiny, and you are in control of what you say. You don't have to take any crap from anyone at all. No one deserves that. The next one is imagine yourself being in a happy place. So much as I said before with regards to the poster that you have or a photo on your phone, take yourself back to a happier time and just sit there with those thoughts and think of the emotions that you felt at that happy time in your life, and just let that sit with you for a little bit and calm. The next one might seem stupid, but smile. So psychologists have done studies on smiling. Even when you're feeling rubbish, when you smile, it releases endorphins within your system, and then you actually do start to feel a bit happier. So if you fancy it, just smile. And if someone's annoying you and you smile back at them, it's really going to put them off. So try it, you never know, it may work. The next one, again, is talk to someone. You're not on your own. Nobody is ever on their own. Please speak to someone. And it may be that you find that speaking to someone helps you understand whether or not you're having rational thoughts or irrational thoughts. I mean, everything at the time that you feel it, when you're really wound up, feels 10 times worse than what the situation actually is. So if you talk to someone, talk them through it, tell them how you're feeling, and hopefully they can help you to bring yourself back down and make yourself feel calmer. Another one that I find works, if you get the chance to do it, again, it's similar to taking yourself out of the situation, as I've mentioned earlier, but go for a walk. See how that feels. Just go for a walk, get out of the environment that you're in and go for a walk. It doesn't need to be a big long walk. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, you know, and if you've got the time, you could go for an hour. It can go as long as you like. And obviously when you're walking, you clear your head, you're getting fresh air, you're not in that environment anymore, and at the same time you're getting that exercise as well, which again helps to release those endorphins and make you feel a little bit better. But as I said before as well, if you don't feel like going back into a situation, you don't have to. You can just leave that situation until such time that you feel that you can go back to it. Even if you want to, you might not want to, but hopefully that will help. And then the last one, and this is one that I find particularly useful, is saying affirmations out loud. Or you may feel strange or weird saying them out loud to begin with, but you can just say them to yourself under your breath. You don't even have to look into a mirror when you say it. Things like, my favourite ones are, I am strong, I can do this, I believe in myself. Any of those positive affirmations will really help you. You just have to say them, and you're more often you say them, the more likely you are to believe them. So that's just some simple tips, and I hope they help you, all tips and techniques to help you cope with any kind of anxiety that you may be feeling. They're quick and easy, and hopefully you won't feel strange doing them. You might do to begin with, but they'll get better. And as I've said before, I have a long history with anxiety and depression. I'm still currently on some medication, but I am coming off that medication now. So I do feel a lot better, and these techniques here have really helped me. And as I said as well, I do have links to another 5 videos that I've already recorded on anxiety and depression, and take you through what I went through and also what my counsellor at the time was suggesting to me. So hopefully you'll be able to have a look at those too, and feel free to drop any comments that you like below. I'm going to be answering them anyway. I know when this video is going to be going live, so I will be there to answer any questions that you have after, or even if you want to share experiences of how you feel and what has helped you to come through that, then put that in the below, because there's bound to be somebody that will be reading through the comments and thinking, yeah, I feel that as well, or that's a really good way of looking at it, or that's a good way of dealing with that particular situation. So feel free to put some comments in the bottom. Like I said, I'll be around to reply to any of them as well. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and stay safe. Bye.